that I learned was purpose. I mean, I've heard it through Akira-san and Jimmy and stuff, and to me, purpose. I feel like God gave everybody purpose, and that purpose is to live for the sake of others. And if you find that love, and one thing about DP studies and the whole workshop is that before CARP and DP, I never actually like felt God's love. It's not like I didn't feel it. I just never realized it or took it in. You know how much God loves us so much, and
Yes.
and wow, like just every time I think about it, I'm like, wow, just wow. I mean, it's just so overwhelming, and so to me, just being with you guys here, talking about myself, talking to everybody here, you know, and I just see that, you know, everybody's genuine, you know, and nobody's trying to cover things up, you know, everybody just, you know, our hearts try to pour their hearts out, and that's what I love, and that's what I actually love about what I about the people and the world. Getting back to
the story of John the Baptist and how he didn't edify Jesus as the Messiah, and so something that strikes me as something that comes from a Buddhist philosophy is that when you see virtue in someone else, you actually honor yourself. So
Wow, that's really great. When you see virtue in someone else, you honor yourself. That is so true. I never heard that before.
It makes a lot of sense how at the end you mentioned that he said, what was it? He did. Are you Elijah? I am not. You know, so kind of like he copped out of the whole situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you.
Yes, yeah. So he was saying,
drop my work, everything. I don't care anymore. I give up my life. And that's the next day when I met Yesenia. And when she started talking about the external and the internal being, it brought balance. It made me, I was like hearing God in 2013 in January for the first time again. It like brought that balance between the spiritual and the physical, knowing that I can really live and coincide with both, you know, because I've always lived afraid the end's going to come and I want to be prepared. But this really kind of gave me even a deeper meaning to life, to push forward, to really grab forward and do something with my life, not just for myself. It didn't give me inspiration like, okay, now I can live and get money. Like, it gave me inspiration that I could really live out my whole life and dedicate it to the people fully, because I knew God physically wanted me here now, not just spiritually. It gave me that connection. That's what the divine principle gave to me. It gave me a balance. It really gave me that sense. And I'm really thankful for God and Jesus really giving that this divine principle to Reverend Moon, and it finding its way to me. And I really hope that, you know, in that time of learning the DP, it took me a month to really just receive it all. I was ready to receive God. I've been ready to receive God. And it's all about just finding that balance. The balance that you guys are looking for is with yourself and God on that spiritual level. Your physical self and God on the spiritual level too. It's just bringing yourself together, because without that center, you'll always be on a wavy track. You could fall either way. You could be so spiritual, but still walk into a ravine and never know that it was there. You never know what you're going to get caught up in. Physically, blindness is just a milestone of what it means to be spiritually blind. So I'm really thankful that the divine principle is giving me that balance and giving me more of a purpose in my life. So, yeah.
Yes.
It makes me wonder, because I just started reading
reading the Bible, and I remember in the beginning of the Bible, he told Adam specifically not to eat the apple, or not apple, the fruit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sorry. I told Adam specifically, but he didn't tell Eve specifically. So
That's right.
I wonder if, with this sentence, because I haven't read that part yet, with this sentence, if possibly Satan or the serpent, the symbolized serpent, actually showed sex to Eve first, and then she showed sex to Adam. Because then that makes sense, him being a father, if she's the mother of all of us.
You are amazing. You have an amazing intuition. I'm like about to get there, and you're going to see it.
I love it. Regardless of if you're in your room by yourself doing it or in front of thousands of people doing it, just doing it because it gives you joy that you cannot get anywhere else. And I feel like that's so much more important to know. Find your purpose, find the thing that gives you so much joy. You would do it even in a cave, somewhere in the dark.
Amen.
You know, find something that really truly gives you joy, because that joy, that inner happiness, that is the gift. It's not the act or the talent. It's the joy that it brings you and that it can bring other people.
Song, see, come on. Word and action.
Happy birthday. Gift that God had given
It's never really yours to begin with. This gift is not mine, it's God's. I wrote this song when I was like 14, so yeah, it was a long time, but I think it's appropriate for this city. I'm supposed to write a song that'll help this world. I'm supposed to write a story of my life. And I'm supposed to do the things that I thought only in my dreams I could do. I am born to be happy. I am born to be free. I know that I can do anything if I believe in me. I am going to help someone. I will leave a legacy. I know I can do anything if I believe in me. I'm supposed to be the one to touch beyond the sky. I'm supposed to reach that glory in my life. And I'm supposed to do things that I thought only in my dreams I could do.